and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to talk about the lazy way to fix your back pain now. It's 5 steps. Plus we're doing a giveaway. So if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also go to bobandbrad.com. Go to the giveaway section. Always giving something away. This week we're giving away a Thermotex Platinum, Thermotex far infrared heating pad.
Right. Yep. It heats very deep into the muscles, joints, and that's a wonderful
We'll talk
deal.
about this later, but it's really
we will.
It's really something.
Okay.
You can also go to Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page. Go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of our program.
And we have podcasts out now so you can listen to us without looking at us, in the car or wherever you do your podcasts.
Now, Brad, when I'm talking about lazy, I'm not saying you can do nothing. I mean, you got to do something. But these are fairly easy things to do.
Right. And I can say one of them I'm going to talk about. It was the easiest thing I ever did. Made one of the big differences I'm making. My back with spondylolisthesis.
Number 4?
Yes. No, number...
I'm number 4 for me.
Yeah. No,
so
I'm talking about number 2 or
okay,
3. Now that we got them all ancient now.
Yeah. All right. Let's start off with number 1. So upon waking, you can actually, we got to clean up this mess, Brad. Upon waking, you can actually do these 2 exercises. Really easy to do. They're a lazy man's way or a lazy woman's way.
Well, they always say if you want to get a job done and you want to get it done efficiently, give it to someone who's lazy, who's smart and ambitious, and they'll figure out a really nice way. I like to consider it efficient, not lazy.
So you're going to wake up, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get that back moving. It's been stiff all night, and this is one that Brad and I have prescribed to a lot of patients, and I very rarely found someone that had pain with this. What about you, Brad?
Well, with the exception of occasionally one direction will be uncomfortable, but we work through it.
Okay, so let's show what we mean by that. You put your legs into what we call a hook lying position. You put your feet flat on the bed. You probably don't have shoes on. That's fine. You're just going to gently rotate. You're rotating your hips, but you're actually rotating your back too.
Yes.
And what Brad was alluding to is sometimes you have pain, like maybe you're going to the left, it hurts. So that you would avoid that. You would just go to the right for a while.
Yep, and just go up to the center, if you will.
Yep.
And you just take it gently. This is a real gentle thing. If you do feel pain, you just don't go that far.
Very simple to do. Gets the back moving in the morning and gets some blood flow going to it. Very simple to do. All right, the next one.
How many repetitions, Bob?
A couple minutes. I'm not big on reps.
Yeah.
I'm just get things warmed up.
If you're a rep person, 10 to 20.
Sure.
If you're a time person, 1 to 2.
All right. Another one where we're going to get that back moving, very easy to do, is just to kneel down. And Brad will show you an alternative to this, too. You can actually do this one leaning forward or 2.
Yeah. I would not do this on a bed, though.
Yeah. Well, I would do it on a bed.
Well, it's much harder on the bed than it is if you go on a carpeted floor.
Right. But all we're doing is well, I guess we're going to call it cat camel.
The cat and the camel. I'm going to call it 1-humped camel versus a 2. So we're going to go up, and then the cat, they arch their back, and then they make that sound. But I'm going to, listen here, we got a straight line, so we arch. This rounds the back.
Look how I'm bringing my head down, too.
Yep. And then go the other direction. And we get that
my head up.
Nice arch in there. You don't want to do this fast. Take your time with it.
Again, this gets a kind of a different part of the back involved now. Now the mid back and a little bit of the low back. Yep. So, Brad, you want to show how you could actually do that?
Right.
Supported on here.
On a bed or a cupboard that's a little higher might be a really good option. But if you're going to take your, I'm going to do the cat camel.
Cat camel.
Not this.
Oh, no, right.
Yep. So you're going to arch, look up.
Right.
And then just round over as far as you feel comfortable.
Very good, Brad.
Make sure you breathe with all these.
There's people that can't get on their knees, so I want to show them an alternative to
this. Right. Hard to do on a bed for some people, and then it's hard to get down.
Right. All right. The next thing, this is really easy to do. It's not
Are we on number 2?
We're on number 2.
Wow, we're going slow.
It's walking. You just got to walk. It gets blood flow to the back. It gets movement to the back. We had a back expert on our show, Stuart McGill.
Dr. McGill,
and he recommended walking 3 to 4 times a day for like 15 minutes. He does, but I understand you may not be able to get out for that long.
Right. And if your back is hurting and you only can tolerate 5 minutes, start there and work up to it.
You might be surprised that it actually feels better than you think.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes walking at a higher pace is better than walking at a slow pace.
But
Right.
One thing for sure is try and find a flat surface to walk, not uphill or downhill or uneven. You know, you're not going to go for a hike through the woods for your back. You want to.
Right. Good point. But walking, I remember a friend of mine worked at a back clinic. That's all they saw were backs. And he said the first thing they would do with people is have them start walking.
Sure.
That was it. Number 1. Number 3, so this is the one that Brad was mentioning that he feels it really helped him. You're actually going to support your back when you're sleeping and also when you're sitting.
Right.
I'll start out with sleeping, Brad. You got rid of my pillows.
Oh, no, I'll get it. We'll get the white one. All right. Go ahead, Bob.
I'm going to need both. Well, I need, how about the throw pillow too?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay. So one thing, when you're sleeping, if you're sleeping on your side and you're like this and your knees bent, you're actually rotating your back here.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but to keep the back straight, you actually want a pillow between the knees.
And it feels good with between your knees anyways.
See, yeah, look at this. Now my back is rotated a little bit. It's not much.
It's for your knee and your hip joints too. It's kind of a more than a multifunctional thing.
The other thing is you could have a gap here where you can actually be sitting and the spine is at a slant.
You mean lying?
Lying.
Yeah. So yeah, right there. And this is what happens with me. If I'm on my side, my back hurts because of that. Fortunately, I'm more comfortable on my back, so I don't put a pillow in there.
So what you can do is you can take a rolled sheet and tie it around you, or they actually make pre-made ones. I guess you manufactured ones. This is a Mackenzie sleep roll. So what you do is you tie it around you. And what's nice about this is it actually supports the back when you lie on your back.
Right.
And it supports your back when you lie on your side. Right. So it covers both. Now, they have different sizes too, right?
Right. It tells you the girth or how many inches you are around
diameter,
for what size.
Would that be it?
I think girth, Bob.
Okay.
Some people don't like to think about that.
All right. So now when I'm on my side, it supports me. And when I lay on my back, it also supports me. Now, if you have a large buttock and you really have a big gap there, this is going to feel really good.
Yeah.
I'm a slighter person. I don't think I need this.
Right.
You said it does feel good to you?
No, it's too big. I mean,
it's too big for you.
The mattress I have is more than adequate.
You're kind of a slim person too. Yeah. I mean, so I
wouldn't just go ahead and buy one of those. I would try a rolled up towel or
absolutely a roll sheet first.
See if that helps.
Yep. If you sleep well with that and you find out that I'm going to do it on a regular basis, then get a sleep roll. I absolutely would not unless you're going to do that. Okay. That's supporting the back in bed. Again, pretty lazy. You don't have to do much. But you also want to support your back when you're sitting. Want to start with a rolled towel.
Oh, sure.
Same thing again.
So you roll up a towel, you put some tape around it so it stays there.
Yeah. Now this could be your car, it could be your office. In your couch, I would actually take a fairly large thing because you're sinking into the couch or a recliner. So you could take a throw pillow and put it back there. I never sit in a chair without a throw pillow. Ever.
Well, you know, I actually have a firm couch, which is kind of hard to find, but we bought it.
It's so
firm that I don't put it in there. But on my other couch with the recliner built in, I put a...
Well, aren't you special?
Why, Bob?
Okay. So the other thing we do is actually take a roll towel again, and you can determine what size you need because these come in multitude of sizes. These are really big ones.
Yeah, and the density, some are softer,
right?
And they tell you if they're a firm density or a
but those are lumbar supports. That air-filled one too, Brad. So you can actually,
of quite a difference.
And you want to find a spot. I like it a little bit lower,
Mm-hmm.
about where the belt would be,
Sure.
or maybe in the pelvis. And you want to be comfortable.
Right.
And it's going to give that support. It's going to prevent you from rounding out all day long like this. Big difference. So again, car, office, recliner, couch. You want to cover them all.
And I do want to say it should feel good immediately. Yes. It should feel like this is really good support. It makes a notable difference. I do want to show, just because
there's a
difference.
You're going to show yours.
Yeah, this made a significant difference in the car. Whenever I'd get in a car after sitting for longer than 30 minutes in a drive, I would get out. My back was uncomfortable. Oh, and I was using I was trying these, but they weren't working. The lumbars, the rounded ones. So I used this. It's memory foam. It made.
You also use this in your lawnmower.
I do. I have one in my lawnmower. I have one in my car. And if I use my wife's car to drive somewhere, if I don't remember to put this in her car, I'm not a happy camper.
I wonder if they even sell it anymore. It's Kubota?
Yeah, Kebado. I don't know, because I've got 3 of them. And
sure. If they don't sell that brand, I'm sure they have a similar brand.
Yeah, something shaped like this. I think if you have stenosis, spondylolisthesis, those diagnoses are probably going to be more comfortable with this.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
Right.
I mean, I'm not thrilled with it. It's okay.
And that's the thing with back supports.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a different
back. Very
back.
personal.
Yep.
All right, number 3 was your easy one, the lazy man or lazy way to treat back pain. But this is mine.
Right.
Number 4. This is use of the Thermotex Platinum heating pad. This is far infrared heating. I was just tweaked my back recently, Brad.
Yeah.
And I tried everything. Everything. I was hanging. I was moving it, and it was better, but it wasn't helping.
Yeah.
I put this on, and I sat on this for 2 hours. Oh, it just feels great.
You sat on the floor? Or?
No, on a chair.
But did you put some support on your back?
Yes, I did.
A little pillow fist or lumbar support?
No, I had the support underneath this.
Yeah. So you took this. Here we have. Now, the thing about this is it goes 2.36 inches.
Right.
The heat
Regular heat only goes up like surface deep. This goes 2.36 inches, which is all the difference when you're treating a joint problem or
right. Because your back, the joints, you have to go with muscle to get through. There may be a little fat. There may be, we have to get into the problem area. This does have an extension cord on it, 6 foot. You can easily take it on and off if you'd like.
This is what I did, exactly what Brad did right here. I strapped to my low back also when I was working. And I was standing at my standing desk, and I would sit down sometimes, and it just was in place the whole time. They recommend when you're having back pain to use this twice a day for at least 45 minutes.
Right.
Well, I think 15 minutes to warm up or 10 minutes to warm up.
Right.
And run them for about a half hour.
Yeah, they do take a little bit longer than conventional heat, but they're much deeper.
So to warm up.
Yeah. If you don't have this and you want to use a conventional, that's an option. It won't get as deep, but
no, and these are expensive. I'm going to warn you. We do have a coupon or a link below where you can get some money off, quite a bit off. So make sure if you decide you're going to get one, take advantage of that. But I think I got one of these when my mom hurt her ribs. She broke a rib actually,
right?
Because I knew it would go deep.
Yeah.
And it was the thing that, helped her pain.
Sure.
So
yep.
Anyway, for what it's worth, let's go on to number 5. We got to show you at least one strengthening exercise.
Oh,
and
yes.
again, you can do this on your bed. Well, it's really not easy to do on the bed. On the floor, or you can do it on the countertop again. So I'm going to go ahead and get in position here. And what you're going to do is, you're first going to probably start off with just the arms, like this.
So I do want to clear one thing. You said do this on the countertop. We're not suggesting you're going to get on top of the countertop. We're going to do it. It's an option.
Why not, Brad?
Well, we do have to be careful.
We'll clarify that. Yeah, safety first.
So it looks like this is a shoulder exercise, but the back is really...
You can really make the lower back work by start kicking the leg out like a mule.
Yeah. And notice he's doing it slow with good control. And actually, you're tightening your stomach muscles up with this, aren't you, Bob?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And then when you want to get more advanced, you actually do both at the same time.
And this will work your balance as well.
Yeah, it will.
So you're working your core actually in front. You're working the back core, the paraspinals, all the way from the neck down to the hips.
Yep. And so again, that's a little more advanced. Why don't you go ahead and show that?
You can just go up to a cupboard or a firm piece of furniture. This is a little low. I'd like it higher, but we can demonstrate it here. So we're going to go like this.
I suppose you could do it against the wall too, couldn't you?
Well, yeah, actually you can. Yeah. Yep, and bring your hands up higher. So this would work in here and like this. Oops, there's something in the way. Make sure you don't kick anybody that might be behind you. Be careful. We must be careful, Bob.
That's right.
Extend. And extend. This might be uncomfortable again with stenosis if you have back because you're arching your back. So do it as tolerated, no pain.
Yeah, spinal stenosis probably would not feel good. In fact, that's kind of one of the tests we do to see if it brings on pain.
Yeah, we call the lumbar extension test, or even up into the thoracic spine. But that's another story, Bob.
Again, the whole thing is no pain. Do not increase pain. We're trying to get rid of pain. So
that's right.
Those are 5 things you can try. And we always love to hear your comments, or see your comments, I should say. We don't hear them, do we?
Well, no. Sometimes I have my wife read them out loud while I sit in the chair.
Did you hear them? All right. Thanks for watching.
Care.